Listen, I don't know where you are in this country or outside of this country, but it is a hot summer. I mean, like I believe today is supposed to be 98 degrees where I am here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and man, it is something else. This is Joe, by the way, host of He Said, She Said, and in thinking about summer, I was born in the summer, so I'm a summer baby. I love the heat. I love it. Don't complain about it at all. Nice summer day, cool, to be able to, just lay out at the pool if you want, throw something on the grill, drink something cool to drink, and, wear your favorite summer outfits. Most importantly, it's also a good time to work out, summer body, people have that thing going on. But as we approach the end of the summer, you'll notice that the seasons will change. It'll get a little cooler. You have to wear a little more clothes. And then every now and then it'll get warm and then it'll get cool. And then it'll get warm and then get cool. And then suddenly, it seems overnight, winter or fall will come, but then winter comes quickly after that. Fall's like that in between where it can be hot or cold. But then in wintertime, it's cold. Now, it's not New Jersey cold like where I'm originally from, but it gets, around freezing. You may get a little dusting of snow and they close schools and they don't close work for some of us. But in thinking about that and repeating that cycle over and over again, it gradually getting warmer and then it gets colder, I think about the seasons of our lives. Our seasons of our lives are different periods of times where things can be up, things can be down. Things can be hot, things can be cold. We can be on or we can be off. But what about the times where we unexpectedly get on when we're feeling like we're off? Just like today, if you woke up today, you feel like you're on the wrong side of the bed, and then everything starts working out. And you're like, how is this? How can we forecast the seasons? We have weathermen that look at historical data and they can say, well, based upon what it was last year, we can say this is the average temperature. Over the last 10 years, they look at over several years of data. But our lives aren't like that. We can't predict the seasons based upon previous patterns. We can give a good guess, a hypothesis, the scientists would call it educated guess, but it's not 100% accurate. We can't come to conclusions of our lives based upon that. But one thing we can stand on, which is the truth, is the Word of God. God is the author and the finisher of our faith, our hope. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, according to Hebrews 11, verse 1. But the seasons in our lives can be up or down. Just because you meet someone in a particular season of their life doesn't mean that that'll be who they are for the rest of their life. You may be meeting them in a seed form, like they're younger in what they're doing, or they may not be doing the things that you think that they should be doing, but the best that you can do is water them. Water that seed. Encourage them. Speak life into them. Just like we can speak life to plants, like if you talk to plants, I know some people that like plants and they're able to speak to plants, and the plants actually, they tend to grow a lot better, or they tend to brighten up, they spread the leaves open up a little bit wider when you speak life. That's the power of our tongue. That's the power of the words that we use. We can speak life or death with this little thing in our mouth, which is our tongue. And the book of James covers that very well in the Bible. So regardless of what season you're in your life, make sure that you're speaking life and not death. Because at any moment, even if it's fall, you're in a fall season of your life where you're falling. You're just going down, 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 down. That could be the one day. The weatherman didn't predict it. No one predicted that it would happen. But it can be a hot day. And if you're preparing for the fall, it'll be a pleasant surprise to you when it's time to stand up, throw on your summer gear. So be prepared for anything. And know that seasons change, but oftentimes it can change unpredictably. So get ready. Get ready for any season. Be willing to adapt to those different changes. Be able to roll with the punches, as they say. Embrace every day as an opportunity and take advantage of the opportunities that you've been given, regardless of the season of life that you're in.